McComey here, and welcome to another great outdoor adventure with Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways. Well, as you can see, we've come to the Oregon coastline, but perhaps a stretch of coast you may have missed. We're along Tillamook County's Three Capes Scenic Drive, where you get 3 state parks for the price of one 40-mile drive. It's a bit of an unhurried, quiet slice of life this time of year, but that's okay because it's a far cry from the shattering speed of life most of us experience in the city. So take a deep breath and savor the moments along Oregon's Three Capes Scenic Drive. It's a road once taken you'll never want to leave, for when winter takes over, the Three Capes Scenic Drive in Tillamook County is where the quiet times descend, where eagles fly, waterfowl dive, and the tide gently rolls on its timeless way. Starting at Cape Mears, marked by a century-old lighthouse, home to one of the choicest views around, says a local man who should know.
You look at it and it just does something to you and you go, ooh, ah, look at that. That's a great picture.
He makes a living capturing the best moments the seascape offers with a camera.
Look at this view right here. This is an outstanding view. You got Onion Peak, you got, Nia County Mountain, you got Tillamook Bay. Tillamook is made up of, what is it, trees, cheese, and ocean breezes, you know? Well, here you got ocean, you got bay, you got forest. It's all beautiful.
Cape Lookout's beauty may thrill you too, a massive forested headland that juts more than 2 miles out to sea. And tucked into the north side of the Cape, a state park campground with 225 sites, rental cabins, and 13 yurts that'll have you yurtin' for certain.
This time of year you have a better chance than in the summer. You just need to bring your sleeping bag and that type of thing and you're ready to go.
Well, yurts have been a feature in Oregon State Parks for pretty close to 20 years now, and I have stayed at a number of them. And for 30 bucks, pretty tough to beat. You've got a futon that makes down, you've got bunk beds over there, table and chairs, lighting and heating, and yet you're just a stone's throw away from one of the most fabulous beaches along the northern Oregon coast. It's really a wonderful place.
You can walk to your heart's content on the beach. Once you get away from the campground, a mile or 2 or 3 out, you can really have that kind of peace and solitude and enjoy the outdoors if you like that type of thing.
When the sun comes out just beyond the campground on tiny Netarts Bay, a million blinding suns shimmer across fishermen and fishing boats who care little what the calendar says as they drop traps to catch their prey.
You enjoy a little quieter, a little less competition to see the sights, you'll like it.
At Cape KIWANDA, you're face to face with a giant landmark, an offshore rock, and a giant sandbox. Then step inside a landmark destination to satisfy both thirst and appetite at the Pelican Pub and Brewery.
A brewery, we have a world-class location, beautiful view, and it's always been our aim to make sure, to the best of our ability, that the beer and the food and the service live up to that world-class location that we're blessed with.
The kind of place that makes you feel right at home, where they serve up all the comforts of home with one goal in mind.
I'd like to see him come on back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. There's nothing better than that.
Soon the narrow winding roadway takes you past Bob Straub State Park and lonesome strollers who search for secrets from the tides. It's 3 state parks for the price of one drive, and you'll see it all on a brilliant winter's day, where sunbeams and silence accompany your getaway across the western shores of Tillamook County.
I highly recommend people coming out in the winter when there aren't so many people around. You can have a lot of places more to yourself than other times of the year.
The Three Capes Scenic Drive is a wonderful destination any time of year, and you can find all the details and the directions on the Travel Oregon website. Until next week, for Travel Oregon, I'm Grant McComey.